When I talk to business owners that have never put an emphasis on focusing on their vision, it's rarely inspiring. I've heard a lot of visions. I've heard some pretty decent ones. So I have a high standard for what vision is. But what I've really identified is that people don't know what vision really is. If you look back when you were 10, 12, 15 years old, you had a vision. You could clearly describe what your house was going to look like, what your job was going to look like, what your bank account was going to look like. But as things go on throughout your life, you start building up walls, maybe building bridges in other areas. And what that does is that cripples your creativity. The most important reason to focus on your vision and have clarity is so you know that you have arrived. If you don't know where you're going, you'll get somewhere. You just don't know if it was the place you were intended to be. I talk about the archer who's never missed a bullseye. He could be blindfolded 60 yards out, 100 yards out. It didn't matter. He's never missed a bullseye. And it's freaking impressive until you find out that he shoots the arrow and then draws the bullseye around the arrow. And that is one way to hit your goals, but it's not a very predictable one. It's not very encouraging. And when you meet other leaders that can multiply your reach, they're going to expect you to know where the bullseye is. My job during Vision Day is, or really the 2 days, is to pull the creativity out of them that helped them start the business, put it into a visual so that way they can inspire others. We collaborate with their other team members so they can help build the vision. And we focus on core values. We focus on your mission, your vision, all things you kind of know, but maybe can't put into words. So Vision Day, we break it up. It's 2 days. It's action-packed, and we got a lot to cover. Generally, what people say is that's a lot of info, so I quickly say, so you got your money's worth, that and some. I come in and I grab your leadership team and I get them aligned with your vision. And we find that your vision typically is not very clear or not very big. And so over the 2 days, we stretch your vision. And over the year of working together, or 2 years of working together, we refine the vision until they can start thinking so far ahead that nobody can predict where they're going except for their team. And then that's when people can't copy what they're currently doing. The reason why you've got to journey with me after Vision Day is because it's a lot of information and it's useless if you don't put it into action. And you need to have tools and accountability to do so. And I want to help you do it because I've got a lot of experience executing. But once you determine what you're really put on this earth for and where your significance really can be, oh goodness, the results are unimaginable. And so we're really proud of Vision Day because it creates alignment, it creates energy, it creates a starting point. Our goal is to make the vision so clear, you're willing to publish it.